Please remove your caps and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good evening. I'm Darren Logan, Assistant Principal of Williamstown High School. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, I'd like to welcome everyone to the 107th commencement exercise of Williamstown High School. Before we get started, just a few announcements. We have a beautiful evening this evening, but it is a little warm. So if anybody is struggling with the heat, just want to let you know that the locker rooms are air conditioned and opened in case anybody is struggling with the heat tonight. Also, water is available in the concession stand. So if you have any trouble, please take advantage of the concession stand or the locker room if you're struggling with the heat. At this time, I'd like to introduce the individuals on stage with me this evening. First, Mr. John Flint, Superintendent of Wood County Schools. Mr. Mike Fling, Assistant Superintendent of Wood County Schools. Mr. Mike Winland, Director of Secondary Education. And Mr. Sean Francisco, Human Resources Director. And we have some Board of Education members here tonight. Mr. Lawrence Harshbargen, Vice President. Mr. James Asbury. And Mrs. Peggy Smith. And lastly, my colleagues on the administrative team here at Williamstown High School, Mr. Pat Peters, Principal of Williamstown High School. And Mr. Jeff Givens, Assistant Principal, Athletic Director. And I'd also like to thank all our teachers and staff members that we have here tonight as well. At this time, we will now have a performance by the Williamstown Strings under the direction of Mrs. Ashley Clark, and they will be performing Honor and Glory. our commencement addresses. Our first speaker will be class of 2016 salutatorian, Mr. Gavin Douglas Hayes. He is the son of Doug and Andrea Hayes, and Gavin plans to attend Marshall University in the fall.
Hello, teachers, parents, and the Williamstown class of 2016. I would like to take this time to thank you for the honor of being here today. I think I speak for the entire senior class when I say that this has been one of the greatest years of our lives, a greatness achieved only through the support of friends, family, and teachers. I'd like to begin my speech by thanking you all for your time and sacrifice, especially all the adult influences here today. If it weren't for you wonderful people, none of us would be here graduating. Every single teacher, parent, and family member here simply cannot be praised enough for what they have given. Each of you has contributed immensely to our education and future success. But now, seniors, I'd like to give you a word of advice before we move past high school and into the next chapter of our lives. While I cannot claim to be exceptionally wise, nor can I say I'm exceptionally experienced in my 18 short years, I can relate the words of the great historian Leonard Sweet. The future is not something we enter, the future is something we create. Our fate is not determined by chance, but rather by our own thoughts and actions. After today, we will be given the opportunity to change our lives forever. I like to hope that most of us will take the chance that we've received. I like to hope that most of us will step outside of our comfort zone and see what the world truly has to offer. Unfortunately, however, I know that some of us will choose to stagnate and not accept the offer of change. All I can say is that we're still young, and while we may be searching for a career, we must use this time to experience new things, visit new places, and meet new people. We all have a passion hiding somewhere out there. It is up to you to put the effort into finding it. Beyond this, I'm afraid I cannot give you any of you more advice. My life experience is no greater than any of my peers, and certainly far less than many of the people sitting in the crowd. The only other thing I can give you is my best wishes and the hope that you will all find success in the future.
Thanks, Gavin. Our second speaker is 2016 co-valedictorian, Miss Amanda Catherine Webb. She is the daughter of Joe and Lori Webb, and Amanda plans to attend West Virginia Wesleyan in the fall.
Mr. Peters, Mr. Logan, Mr. Givens, members of the Wood County Board of Education, esteemed teachers, parents, family members, and friends, we welcome you to this 107th commencement of Williamstown High School. Hello, class of 2016. You look awesome today. In the 1960s, there was a Saturday morning cartoon starring a family from the future named the Jetsons. George, his wife Jane, their children Judy and Elroy, and their faithful family dog Astro gave households a weekly glimpse ahead into a world of flying cars and two-day work weeks, of neon clothes and floating high-rises. In the imaginations of the writers, the Jetsons enjoyed tremendous conveniences in their everyday lives. A push of a button produced a hot meal from a box. A robot maid named Rosie cleaned the house. And people could see each other's faces on video screens during telephone calls. Flash forward 50 years to 2016. We have drive-through restaurants and microwaves for instant food. Roombas keep our floors clean. Skype and FaceTime allow us to see and talk to each other in real time across the globe. The question is, did the writers of the Jetsons have some kind of remarkable insight into the future to be able to imagine such amenities? Or did their imaginations somehow inspire the innovators of our time? The answer, of course, is yes, both. American theologian Leonard Sweet once said, "The future is not something we enter. The future is something we create." Our future is not just out there waiting for us to catch up to it. In many ways, it already exists right now. It exists in our hopes and dreams for where we go from here. The education we've received here at Williamstown High School has given us a strong foundation to imagine our own futures. What we do with that foundation will allow us to bring those futures into reality. For most of our lives, people have asked us what we want to be when we grow up. Some of us probably feel like we've always known the answer to that question. Some of us are still trying to figure it out. The next steps we take from here will be critical, because the choices we make from this point on will be the ones that either make the future we want for ourselves or hand those futures over to others to control for us. Nobody else can make those choices for us. It's what we decide to do now that will determine what our futures will be. But we also have to remember that our futures are not just a gift, they're a responsibility. We can pursue the way of consumerism and materialism, or we can choose the way of justice and compassion. Success isn't measured in the size of our bank accounts, the cost of our cars, or the square feet in our homes. For our generation, the world will judge us by how we treat those who are excluded and marginalized. When we gather for our 30-year class reunion in 2046, the important questions will be less about what we've done than about who we've helped. If we can say that we've lifted the world out of poverty, provided clean water and adequate nutrition for all people, and eradicated hate and prejudice, we will have been successful. Those may sound like lofty goals for 80-some kids in little Williamstown, West Virginia, but each of us here is a unique creation in a vast and wondrous universe. Each of us has a purpose that can't be achieved by anyone else. Every one of us in the class of 2016 is just as important to this world as anyone ever born. Certainly in our midst may be the next Mother Teresa or Martin Luther King. Maybe the inventor of those flying cars from the Jetsons is sitting right here among us today. But just as important will be the nurses, the teachers, the auto mechanics, the firefighters, the moms, the dads, the people who get up every day and do what they were made to do and be who they were made to be. Because we all fit together like threads in a tapestry to create something brilliant and beautiful. Cassandra Clare, writer of The Mortal Instruments, said, "We all change the world with every day of living in it." Our days are not just gifts to us, but to each other, our neighborhoods, our state, our nation, and to the entire cosmos. So get out there, class of 2016. Get out there and invent things and create art and heal bodies and teach children. Get out there and fight through the hard days, make the tough choices, try things, fail, and try again. Get out there and love and be loved. Imagine futures today that will change the world tomorrow. Congratulations, Williamstown High School class of 2016. The world has never seen anything like you. Make it one everyone wants to live in. Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda. At this time, we will have the certification of the class of 2016, led by Mr. Pat Peters, principal of Williamstown High School.
Good evening, parents, family members, friends, faculty and staff, students, honored guests, and most of all, the members of the graduating class of 2016. Let me begin by saying how proud I am to be addressing you here this evening. I've been very attentive to the weather conditions this week, and I think we're very blessed to be outside tonight. I'd like to thank my wonderful staff, my two assistant principals, Mr. Darren Logan and Mr. Jeff Gibbons, for a great school year. We have two staff members leaving us, Mrs. Beth Cora, Ms. Shannon McHale. We wish you the best on your future endeavors. I'd also like to recognize Mr. Michael Winland, Director of Secondary Education for Wood County Schools. He'll be retiring at the end of this school year. Mr. Winland was band director and administrator here at Williamstown High School for many years. We will miss him, and we wish him the very best in his retirement. If you look at the program today, you'll see 85 graduating seniors. Yesterday, the senior class earned almost $1 million in grants and scholarship. 20 of you have earned a Promise Scholarship, and we have 4 others on the waiting list to see if you too have earned a Promise Scholarship. That's almost 30% of the graduating class. "42 will be recognized with honor cords for maintaining a GPA of 3.6 or higher in their high school career. As I said yesterday, unless you're a parent of a senior, you do not truly know what it took to get here today. Everyone has heard of the iceberg principle, that 1/10 of the iceberg is what you see, 9/10 of the iceberg is below the surface of the water and remains unseen. Yesterday, we saw the senior class accept the rewards, and we witnessed their success. What many of what we didn't see was the hard work, the late nights, the struggles, the failures, the persistence, the disappointments, the discipline, the risk, and the sacrifice it took to get there. This class has maintained their grades while participating in many extracurricular activities. This group of seniors have been a part of 9 individual LKC championships, 7 all-state team championships, the last one being the varsity boys state championship this spring in track, and I might add, a 1-point victory over St. Mary's High School. This class in 4 years has never surrendered the All-LKC sports trophy during their career. The varsity softball team made history, being the first softball team to qualify for the state tournament. This class will graduate 5 band members, 3 of our strings program, and 2 from our choir program. 4 of these seniors placed at the Future Business Leaders State Conference, and 3 will represent Williamstown High School in the state of West Virginia at the National Conference in Atlanta this summer. As adults, you've made your mark. You've given back to this community. Many of you have donated time through Student Council, some through National Honor Society, some through Key Club. 3 of you of this class were members of volunteer fire departments, 2 at Williamstown and 1 at Waverly. Now you, the graduating class of Williamstown High School, must take another step. Some of you will start a career, some will go to trade school, 2 of you will join the U.S. military. As many of you head off to college, you will become pioneers, hilltoppers, fighting falcons, battlers, bobcats, and fighting Scots. Some of you will become the Thundering Herd. Many of you will become West Virginia Mountaineers. 1 of you will be attending NYU. I found an untitled passage by an unknown author, and I wish to share this message with you today. You are capable of more than you know. Choose the goals that seem right for you and strive to be the best. However hard the path, aim high, behave honorably, prepare to be alone at times, endure failure, persist. The world will need all that you can give. That being said, I'd like to say good luck and congratulations to the class, and thank you in advance for the things you will do to make this place a better world. Just remember, no matter where you go or what you become, you'll always be a Yellow Jacket. Superintendent Flint, members of the Board of Education, I'd like to present to you the students of the graduating class of 2016. They've met all the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of West Virginia and the Wood County Board of Education. Congratulations, seniors.
At this time, the two class sponsors chosen by the senior class will do the roll call. Ms. Jill Bryant will be reading names, and Mr. Ron Lathy will be presenting honor cords.
Good evening and welcome, faculty, family, friends, and honored guests. Most importantly, congratulations, class of 2016. Is it loud? I won't say much, as it is only I who stand between you and that also important handshake. However, I cannot go on without saying two things. First, I'm absolutely honored to participate in your graduation ceremony today. Secondly, I am so very proud of all of you, and I cannot wait to see what your future holds. Now let's get started. Katie, you want to come on up? Katie Leanne Allen. Riley Patrick Allen, summa cum laude. Adam Tyler Ankrum. Mason Royal Barnett. Michael Todd Beck, cum laude. Jacob Walter Bondi, magna cum laude. Aaron Thomas Bordus. Michaela Nicole Britton. Jessica Dawn Broadwater. Kaylin Louise Burge, summa cum laude. Amanda Dawn Kane, magna cum laude. Melissa Ann Shizleski, summa cum laude. Ethan Garrett Collins, cum laude. Amber Lee Cox, cum laude. Riley Catherine Cunningham. Mackenzie Lane Deem, magna cum laude. Jesse Michael Dieter. Caitlin Elizabeth Delaney, summa cum laude. Blake Anthony Eddy, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Edmond, summa cum laude. Trace Michael Elder. Taylor Nicole Elliott. Logan Michael Flowers. Shania Nicole Forshee. Sydney Renee Fouts. Cassidy Michelle Gaines. Shania Rochelle George, magna cum laude. Alexis Vi Groves. Benjamin Charles Harris, summa cum laude. Gavin Douglas Hayes, summa cum laude. Bethany Ann Hesh, magna cum laude. Jacinda Brianne Hively. Hannah LaRue Holbert, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Horner, magna cum laude. Ian Michael Hostottle, summa cum laude. Allison Mackenzie Hurst, summa cum laude. Kelton Daniel Hutchins. Hannah Nicole Jarvis. Brendan Cole Jefferson, summa cum laude. Christian Alexander Keller. Olivia Grace Kelly, cum laude. Alyssa Josephine Kern, cum laude. Brandon Scott Leonard. Sarah Raquel Lifson, summa cum laude. Jeremy John Lippman. Laura Jeanette Maidens, magna cum laude. Bjorn Alexander Martinson. Kayla Sue Masters, cum laude. Andrew John McGuffey. Brittany Nicole McNamara, cum laude. Jessica Lynn Malott, magna cum laude. Hannah Brooke Mollahan. Savannah Ellen Parks, magna cum laude. Allison Nicole Pickering, summa cum laude. Kylie Nicole Powell. Austin Kyle Rains, magna cum laude. Catherine Stone Ray. Brenna Gail Sampson. Justin Keith Skyver. Dalton Eli Smith. Dylan Michael Snyder. Joshua Chamberlain Stevens, magna cum laude. Brandon Carlisle Streeter. Ethan Josiah Tate. Natasha Nicole Talbot, magna cum laude. John Boy Cheyenne Taylor. Joshua Scott Taylor, cum laude. Landon Neil Travis, magna cum laude. Jacob Matthew Wade. Megan Laura Wallace. Jennifer Rose Walbrown. Brennan Matthew Watt, magna cum laude. Amanda Catherine Webb, summa cum laude. Charles A. Joseph West. Riley James West, summa cum laude. Bailey Irene Westbrook. Reese Andrew Westfall. Bethany Ann White, magna cum laude. Erica Lee Wickham. Zachary Cole Wilhide, cum laude. Trenton Scott Wise, magna cum laude. Bregan Callie Wright, cum laude. Riley Kessler Wright. Matthew Jacob Fox. Caitlin Ann Hughes. And unable to attend today, Zachary William Pritchett. Thank you.
The turning of the tassel will be led by co-valedictorian Caitlin Elizabeth Delaney. She is the daughter of Russ and Julie Delaney, and she is planning on attending West Virginia University in the fall.
Members of the class of 2016, would you please join me in the turning of the tassels? Please stand. Now will everyone join me in the singing of the alma mater?
Thank you. We ask that you please stand for the recessional. the class of 2016. Congratulations. Thank you all for coming. This concludes our ceremony.